Alright people, well, of course it's getting kind of dark because it always is when I do anything on video. It seems like half the time anymore, but if you'll notice in my last, I think it was my last Civic video, this I had my battery out, everything unhooked, I had my distributor cap off, and I think I showed you my distributor cap off. And what I was doing was I was kind of testing things, and I kind of got sick of it. I just decided it wasn't that expensive to just start replacing a few things that could be wrong, and I wasn't getting spark. I was getting no spark from my my plugs, and this would turn over and just crank and crank and crank and would not fire. So what I decided to do was, underneath this is a little box called an ignition coil. I bought it and replaced it. And then there's a little spinny thing down underneath it called a rotor. Hold on a second. Sorry, my wife got home and my dog likes to bark, and it drives me nuts when I make a video of my dog barking. Anyway, sorry. So I replaced the ignition coil under here. I replaced the rotor. I went ahead and replaced the plugs. And I did not replace the wires because actually on the plugs and wires I only had a few hundred miles on them. And I didn't want to spend another $40 for wires. Let's see if I can show you back here. There's a little thing down here, the fuel filter. I actually went ahead and replaced that. And holy shit, man, it poured out like black gas. So it needed replaced bad. And I was going to replace the distributor cap, but we forgot. And it actually works fine, so I think I might take that back and get my $17 because I'm a tight ass. I did shorten up my run of zero gauge to my alternator just to maybe gain a little bit more power. Let's see, I went ahead and upgraded this to zero gauge. Don't know if that does anything, but this wire that was here was little bitty, and it was really most of the wire was actually showing. It wasn't wrapped at all, so we just took it off and went ahead and put the big zero gauge American base wire on there. Looks a lot sweeter anyway. And I know you can't see it, but down here on top of my alternator is where of course my ring terminal is going to my battery, and it was actually flipped upside down to make it look better. But by doing that, we put the ring terminal right next, I mean like a centimeter away from the alternator, and that actually catches a ground, and I didn't like that, so we went ahead and flipped that over so we had a lot of clearance, so there would be no problems. But I know it sounds like we did a lot of things. Actually, I could have probably just replaced this ignition coil and it probably would have fired right up, but since I already had the fuel filter and it seriously needed to replace, I replaced it. And the rotor was only like $7, so I went ahead and replaced it just to make sure. And the plugs weren't that much, and the old ones were kind of looking shitty from cranking on it and everything, so that was replaced. So after all that was said and done, we threw the big battery back in. Actually, I used my little kinetic, but I got the big one in here now. And it runs like a little kitten. Smooth. I mean, smooth. So yeah, don't know if you can see my face or not, but I'll tell you, we did put audio back in here. I have different subs, had some problems with that, but got that all figured out. Some crazy shit. Oh man, you'll just have to wait to see that. But if you know what subs I got, I know it's hard, but please keep your mouth shut for a minute. Don't tell anybody, just for the fun of it, man. But sweet subs, I'm dying to see work, and you'll never believe what happened. some crazy shit that you'll see, but yeah, shit's on again.